So yeah, I have about 100 things to do, and I am on my way to the post office right now, and I figured I just set my phone up on my little holster thing while I'm driving. Hopefully it won't shake too much, and I could just kind of talk to you guys while I'm driving. But I'm paying attention to the road, obviously, no different than if I'm talking to somebody else in the car. So don't be freaking out on me now. Don't be freaking out. Safety first. I'm buckled up. I'm good to go. Paying attention to the road. Yeah, so I've been doing pretty good on the keto diet this week. For those of you that have been following along, I have not really had too much of a desire to cheat or anything like that, which is big for me. The only time that I really did, we had a little breakthrough. What was it? Saturday. We had a little breakthrough on stuff that my husband and I were doing and trying to get resolved. And so my first reaction was, oh, I want to go let's go get some Chinese food to celebrate. And I had to really think about that because, you know, I probably shouldn't be thinking about celebrating with food, but that's what we always do. It's like you have a breakthrough and you're going to be like, oh, let's go out to eat. So we didn't do it, which I'm glad we didn't, because I don't think I'm really ready to be, you know, going out to some of my favorite restaurants and stuff. But what we ended up doing was we went and bought tile for our shower that we're redoing, because we're getting ready to put our house up for sale. So we have a lot of different things that we have to do, and repairs and stuff like that, and so we ended up buying tile. So instead of going to eat, we ate something before we left, and then we went and got tile. So that kind of was a breakthrough for me, I think, because it felt like we did something a little bit, you know, different other than celebrating with food, which is what I would normally do. So another thing that I noticed, you know, I'm an emotional eater, so when things, you know, when I'm feeling stressed or I'm feeling overwhelmed, I think that that's, you know, normally when I would eat, and it's usually at night because I have like nighttime anxiety or nighttime stress when I should be relaxing. So I think in the past I would maybe like eat late, and then I would feel kind of comfortable or comforted, and then that's when, you know, I would go to bed or whatever. And so of course I'm sure that contributed to my big butt syndrome that I have. So I've noticed that, you know, I've been really more aware of that, and I've been trying to pay attention to where, you know, how am I feeling? Am I really hungry, or am I just wanting to eat something because I'm feeling stressed out or overwhelmed? So that's been a little bit of a different thing too, and I try to make really good decisions, you know, during those times. Like if I really think, you know what, I am hungry, or you know what, I can't stop, I gotta have something, then I'll go and try to have something that, you know, is allowed on the keto diet. So I did find, I think that maybe I was eating a little bit too much protein, because again, you know, the whole diet is low carb, moderate protein, and high fat. So you need higher fat if you're going to be losing weight. You don't need high protein. So I've been doing really well, but I think I'm going to cut back on my protein a little bit this week. I'm going to try to bump up the vegetables, and then pay a little bit closer attention to the how much protein I'm eating, because I think that that'll make a difference. Do you guys find that too? Alright, so I'm parked so I can concentrate a little bit more on what I'm talking about here. But, so I wanted to let you know, I did weigh in this morning. So I have been on keto now for 3 weeks. And the first week I lost 6.2 pounds. And the second week I lost 4 pounds. This week I lost 3.2 pounds for a total loss of 13.4 pounds so far. 13.4 pounds so far. So that is fantastic. I'm super stoked about it. Honestly though, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out this week, to be honest, because I had weighed several times throughout the week, and my weight was fluctuating, and some days I would go up a couple pounds, and then some days I would be down 1.5 pounds. it just kept kind of going up and down, and I'm not really sure what that was about. I think that probably, you know, our bodies adjust as we're doing this diet. I think the first couple of weeks were pretty much strictly water weight that I lost, and I'm feeling like this week is more weight loss. I want to tweak some things, but the first, you know, 2 to 3 weeks, I really wanted to first just focus on getting used to actually, you know, doing the diet and what type of foods I could eat, and not stressing myself out because I knew that I couldn't eat carbs. So I wanted to just really focus on my recipes and focus on, you know, what I was allowed to eat. And, you know I ate more protein than I should have, but that got me over the hump too. And I think really, if you're a beginner keto, now some people can just go straight in and be like hardcore, but for me, that's not what I can do. So I had to really kind of work my way into the diet, and I just allowed myself, you know, to have, as long as I wasn't eating carbs, I allowed myself to have the meat, cheese, you know, fat, anything like that I was allowed on the diet. I just allowed myself to have whatever it was that I felt like having. And I do notice that as the days go on, I'm really not hungry. So last week, I think I screwed up because how do I explain it? I have a really bad habit. My whole entire life I've been like this, of not eating all day long. Like, I'll get up, have coffee or whatever, and I will go all day without eating anything, and then I'll be just dying for some food, and then I'll eat. But then later on that night, I'm just, you know, snacking because I haven't eaten all day long. And so I know that I have that problem, and since I haven't been hungry with the keto diet, you know, once it already kind of adjusted, I reverted right back to that, where I didn't eat all day long because I'm like, oh well, I'm not hungry, you know, less is more. But it's not, because you really do need to have your fats especially, and, you know, some protein and stuff to keep you going. I don't think you need to eat 40 small meals per day, but I think that, you know, you really should start out with something at least by, you know, noon. So if you've had like your bulletproof coffee, that's fat, so you put that in there. You know, you put your butter and your coconut oil or whatever. But I think that I should have been eating earlier in the day. So I'm not going to do that this week. I actually started back this weekend. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to have my bulletproof coffee in the morning. That will hold me over. And then by like 11 o'clock or to noon, I'm going to have my eggs and bacon, because those are really good keto friendly things. I'm going to eat eggs and bacon. And then whenever I have my lunch, I'm debating on if I want to make my big meal as kind of like my lunch and a lighter meal at night. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to have a huge salad, like the spring mix salad, and I'm going to add like cheese or protein and my dressings and stuff like that to it. So that's my plan for this week. I'm going to change it up just a little bit, and I'm going to be more aware of my proteins, because I do think that, you know, I know that too much protein is not good either. I'm not disappointed that I only lost the 3.2 pounds, because I really expected it. I thought that I would go like 1 to 2 pounds per week. And if I was losing 2 pounds a week on this, I'd be happy, because in a month I've lost 8 pounds and I could just keep on going with it. So I'm not stressing myself out over the weight loss as much as how I feel. I feel great. I'm telling you right now, I have so much more energy than I had before I started. Like literally at 11 o'clock at night, I'm up cleaning my kitchen. I mean, I'm just like looking for stuff to do, doing my laundry, whatever. I'm up and feeling it, where before I would feel, sometimes I'd wake up tired, and then I'd feel tired throughout the day, or I just like, you know, midday I'd feel like I need a nap, you know. But I don't feel that at all anymore. Like right now, I feel my energy level is pretty consistent throughout the day up until the nighttime. I have to like actually make myself stop and unwind to go to sleep, because I just have a lot of energy. So I think that's important. The other thing that happened this week is, all right, y'all, I accidentally dried my jeans. Yes, I put my jeans in the dryer, and they fit when they came out. Now, that may not be a big deal to you guys, but let me tell you, sisters, that's a big deal to me, because when I wash my jeans, especially my favorite jeans, I hung them up to dry, because I did not want some shrinkage on those things. And this week I accidentally got them in the dryer and I shrunk them up and they actually fit. So they were loose before and they actually fit me out of the dryer. So that is big for me. I was like, okay, all right, this is working. These jeans are fitting my honey now. So I really, I felt like that was a non-scale victory, as people say. So, but other than that, I think I'm just doing really good. I'm just trying to shift things around and make sure that I'm getting my equal parts. I have tons of you have messaged me and I thank you so much. You guys are so encouraging, and so many of you that are doing the keto diet, thanks for sharing your recipes. Thank you for the private messages and telling me what worked for you, and also posting or commenting on my posts. It's so helpful. I'm so excited that so many are doing it. You know, I do notice that everybody does things a little bit different. There are, you know, really strict keto people. There are lazy keto people. There are what they call dirty keto people. I really think that just whatever works for you is the way to go. I mean, everybody's going to have a different type of schedule. They're all going to be motivated in different ways. And you know, whatever works for you is the way to go. I'm not going to be weighing myself every day. I said I wasn't going to do that in the beginning, but of course I did it. I'm just going to see how I feel, and I'm going to try to just weigh like once or twice a week, just to kind of let me gauge where I'm at. I know I'm staying on keto. I know that I'm doing really well with it, so I don't want to just stress myself out over the scale thing, because that can get really annoying, because you can go up and down based on your, you know, water retention or whatever. So, but listen, you know, everybody has their own way of doing it. I'm not saying that my way is right, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. I'm studying and researching and getting all this great information as I go along, because I think that the more you do it, the more educated you become about it. And I'm just sharing with you guys, you know, what I do and what I'm trying to do and what's working for me. So, but I'm open to listening to what everybody else is doing too. And, you know, we're all in this together. We all want to get healthy. We all want to lose weight, or whatever your motivation is. You know, you just have to kind of do you, boo. Just do you. Whatever makes you happy, that's what you got to do. So anyway, please comment below. Let me know how you're doing. If you're on the keto diet. If you're not, let me know what diet you're on, if you're on one, or even if you're not, just what keeps you healthy. I would love for you guys to comment, please, and let me know how things are going in your life. I'll keep you up to date on what's happening in mine. Thanks for riding along with me to the post office. I hope it was fun, and I will be posting some recipe videos pretty soon, and maybe some other fun stuff. So I've got some really cool deals that I'm going to be doing this week too. I'll probably do a few videos on that too. And I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I love you guys. Until next time, see you soon.